Welcome back to Black Ice. I feel like I'm a little bit out of touch with what's actually going on, but let's jump right into it. Looks like we've got a bit of a skirmish going on in China. We can try to, it seems, do some stuff with this area. We could probably try to cut off this one Marine division, but I don't think it's going to help, rather succeed in too spectacular a fashion. In fact, it can actually happen. I'm not sure. I realized that I need to send some Lend-Lease aircraft to China because that's going to help them eventually. I can send in some close air supports and also some fighters. Oh, damn it. I fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna send some fighters later. Over here, it's not gonna work. So we were trying to pocket these enemy divisions. I should probably go in and finish them off with my motorized infantry. We've got a little bit of a problem over here in the left flank of our army, but I guess that's fine. So we've managed to actually succeed in encircling the Marines over here. We'll try to hold the line as much as possible. And that should help if we can take out this one division. The main problem is that the Japanese have a lot of divisions and our line is stretched fairly thin throughout the area, so I don't really know if it's going to be particularly easy to make some pockets and then hold them still long enough for our allies to come in and help. So we're starting to make some progress over here, but they will probably redeploy a lot of divisions to the area soon enough. So we need to be ready to retreat to the west of this river over here. And looks like the one Marine is having attrition, but it's only 0%. Let's see how well they are stacking up. Not very well, because the out-of-supply penalty has already reduced their organization down to basically nothing, and so we could probably just take them out really easily. In fact, there seems to be a decent opportunity for an encirclement over here, but I'm really scared that these divisions that the Japanese have over here will just keep plowing through our allies, and that would be a bit of a problem, especially how much combat width do we have? Quite a lot. We can send in the infantry division as well. And looks like their divisions over here don't really have a lot of hard attack. One cavalry division, and no one can penetrate the armor of our troops. So we should be able to have a pretty easy breakthrough over here. Unfortunately, the main problem is that probably we'll be able to break through, but in other areas of the line, we won't be able to affect a similar change to actually exploit the breakthrough in any way. But we'll try. And oh. Really? Oh, damn it. That's why I should have retreated. Yeah, I don't like what this guy is doing. I really need this guy to actually come in around, but I don't think he'll have the time. We estimate that the battle will last less than a day. So there goes our motorized infantry division. That is very annoying. That is extremely annoying, in fact. We have to reduce our thing. In fact, over here, we're about to get encircled again. That is, unless these guys can somehow open a corridor. Fucking motorcycles. Can somehow open a corridor over here. And at this point, there's really no point in doing this, what I'm doing over here, because, of course, the other side of the encirclement was obviously just taken out pretty easily. I mean, we could try something over here, but I sincerely doubt that it's going to, in any way, be successful. Over here there's a cavalry division that's pretty much fully organized, so I don't think we can break through there. So we'll just pull back as much as possible. We'll take the kill on this one Marine and on these 3 divisions. I mean, I'm guessing it's 3 divisions. And then have the rest be history, pretty much. Because we can't really, in any way... No, I definitely want a retreat over here. And I probably want to cancel the plan as well, because it's starting to get very, very convoluted with the way the front line is working. So we have a motorized rifle division over here. We should be able to pretty easily take out these guys. Yes, they're very low. We need to open up the corridor over here because it's a little bit too, a little bit too small, too close for comfort. We're gonna take it out now. These guys will have to retreat. I'll actually keep these guys over here to hold the flank while they retreat. And then our cavalry will clean up that pocket, which at this point should be pretty much dead in terms of organization, obviously. Wait, why can I not retreat over here? What? Seriously, why can I not retreat? Am I missing something? Why are we not allowed to retreat from this battle? Okay? What? I am completely confused now. Okay, whatever. Let's not think about that anymore. Okay, good. Let's try to get our troops out before they get surrounded again. This should be a pretty easy fight. Yeah. So at least we won't get encircled again. Our guys here might get encircled though. Don't want that to happen. Let's get that underway. More attacks from the Japanese. We'll just retreat again. That is if it lets us retreat again. I still don't understand why I cannot retreat. Okay, see, it just takes forever to actually do it. I'm not sure as to why. Let's edit it again because I don't like that. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay, so it looks like there's a bit of an opening over here. We might try to get past the river and do something useful. I doubt it's gonna be a possibility, but we will try. In fact, they are coming in with another light armor division. That is very close to actually encircling these guys. We don't have a lot of intel, unfortunately, on that enemy division. In fact, we'll try to stop these guys from reinforcing at all. Ooh. I might be able to... Okay, so we have the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and that's going to be great. We will actually go in and justify war goals on all these countries. Because that is going to give us events to annex them. And then Finland and Romania. We should probably redeploy these guys that we have in reserve up here to this army, which does not have a commander. Okay. Oh, right, 16 is the limit on Black Ice. How about... yeah. I'm still really pissed at losing division in China. It's honestly kind of annoying. So we have the pact, and we're trying desperately to get in. This division doesn't have any organization left, so it's not going to be a problem even if it... Wait, really? Oh boy. So they've sent in a light armor division to help. It was probably coming in from up here, north. I don't really see how to handle that though, because apparently our guys cannot break through them. I really don't understand as to why, but apparently we have air superiority too, so it's not like it is that is fucking us up. Tactics. Oh well. Let's try to see if they go somewhere else. Looks like they are, which is good. Sending these guys to help out the situation over there. And how are they... that unit is not going to be in the fight for much longer, so that's great. Yeah, no, we cannot hold on that side of the river. Oh boy, please now. Please don't do that. Okay, 3 days, we should be able to move there before. Okay, so we got Bessarabia, I'll check that out in 1 second. Because the AI sometimes does a weird move where they instantly take a territory that they've just finished a battle for, and it's extremely annoying, but it doesn't look like they've done that here. So, yeah. We got Bessarabia. Great. Hasn't really edited the mode, so let's do that. And I don't think it's got that much. Yeah, only 2 civilian factories, 1 naval dockyard, and Bukovina has 1 military factory, so it's really, really bad. Really, really bad territory. The Baltics should have a little bit more because obviously the Baltics are getting the construction efforts and things like that, so they're getting 3 factories, whereas Romania, their industrial focuses are probably focused on getting them factories in Muntenia and probably Transylvania, something like that. I know it's random usually, but sometimes it's also just in the capital, so that's probably why there's more slots over here, also because it's an urban region and probably the other ones are rural, but still. We've got a little bit of a problem here. We're just trying to hold in the mountains, but I don't think we'll be able to hold for too long. So we'll send the ultimatum to Latvia. Should be doable. Now let's edit that. Okay. That's a front that we can kind of hold over here in Shanghai. That's obviously going to be good to help out the nationalists because of the industry that's here, and also because the capital is here. And also because there's ports, so yeah, we shouldn't be too surrounded. Let's try to reinforce this one area. They've got a lot of divisions attacking there, so we're probably a little bit outmatched, it's fair to say. I mean, the Chinese have 10 divisions that aren't really reinforcing the front line, because apparently the War of Resistance gives them minus 15% chance of reinforcing the front lines. Okay. Wow. That is ridiculous. Holy shit! Well, that's why they're losing so bad. That is absolutely why they are losing so bad. Wow. I'm actually pretty surprised that that is the case. That's a little harsh, to say the least. I really don't think that the penalty should be this big. That does not make any sense at all. Because even with like half of the divisions, the Japanese would be able to pretty easily take out the Chinese, because how much organization? Minus 55%. That is ridiculous. So we've gained the conquest against Finland, which is going to, once we actually attack Finland, that's going to recall our divisions from China. Which is fine. Don't really care about that. Let's get a little bit of a plan going. We have a mechanized corps over here that's gonna dash for the Finnish cities, because they can, pretty much. And those are the VPs, so we'll obviously want to take them out first. And we'll send in, along with them, a cavalry division and an infantry division to help secure the flanks. Then we will have this group attack the light infantry division of the Finnish that they have over here on the border. And on this side, we're going to have mounted infantry, tanks, and normal infantry attacking the enemy, along with some infantry divisions to try to surround the Finnish troops, but that will probably not really work out as well as I'd hope. We'll still try though. And then here we'll just try to do this. And once our first attack is actually complete, I'm going to... oh, I should probably get my Air Force working as well. Once the first attack is complete, I will activate the plans for everyone. And then once I activate the plans, I will obviously let the AI handle the situation a little bit more. So let's get some extra Air Force on the way, but not really sure that will make that much of a difference, but I'll still do it. Probably should have used the shift command to actually have 100 planes from the get-go without having to actually talk about it, or yeah, having to actually little micromanage it. So they're gonna go down pretty quickly. Our allies want to join, but I don't really care. They're a little bit too small and too far away to actually help. Yeah, they rejected. I don't really care. Dispersed Industry 2. Tank workshops. We are researching the T-34, and then we're also going to research the KV-1 soon enough, so we will be able to easily use those tank workshops now. We're going to overrun those light infantry divisions, obviously. Obviously, Finland is not going to be that much of a problem in terms of its size and military potential comparatively, obviously, to Japan as well, so I can just easily bring up the speed a little bit more. So they're... Okay, Latvia surrendered. They have quite a bit of factories, 6 civilian, 3 military, and 4 military, okay. So that's a decent acquiry. I don't really... Is it a core state? It's a colony state, so it's actually not that useful in terms of manpower, unfortunately. So let's actually get these guys on the front with Lithuania, just in case. And get that kind of a plan. Then we will take the Poland plan and we'll extend it. No, we'll extend it this way. And then we will take the Estonia plan and we'll extend it this way. No. No, you little... That is really annoying. Okay. That should be fine. And wait, what? Fall of Nanjing, obviously, since I... Oh, well, never mind. Estonia instantly submitted. That's great. We'll get these guys into Poland. Actually, we should probably leave a few of the more shitty garrisons to hold the Baltic ports. I guess they should be with him, this guy. And they will be not assigned to anything. We'll have 2 in KBD. Actually, no. Yeah, okay, we'll have these 2 guys in Riga, these 2 guys in Tallinn. And that should be enough. Oh, there's actually a port over here. Ruzeme. That's a bit of a problem. I guess we can redeploy some troops later on from Finland to hold that port. Large front operations, great. And then we'll go for deep operations, which is going to give us blitz. That's great. Tactics will help us quite a bit in defeating pretty much everyone. Over here we can get some paratrooper action. Obviously the paratroopers don't really have any way of paradropping because we don't have any transport planes. We're surrounding behind this cause. Oh well. So we can get these guys to get pretty much encircled. Okay, there we go. And this one, enemy division is encircled, and we will be able to pretty easily take them out, even with just horrible divisions. And now we can probably activate the plan and let the AI do its own thing. So Finland offers concessions. No, we will refuse because I want to take everything and I want to puppet Finland completely. Because if we offered them, or rather if we accepted the concessions, then we'd be in a pretty shitty position. So I want to assign everyone to the plan. And of course that means that the armor division will do something incredibly stupid. Come out of the port that they're holding, and they're going to instantly, for some reason, embark on a ship to go to... What the fuck, dude? Oh boy, sometimes the AI in this game. Let's actually get our fleet working, just to prevent stuff from happening. I severely dislike stuff happening to my troops that are navally redeploying. Let's get to Vasa, which is their new capital. And we'll try to get some divisions. Skills and training. Oh, that's industry. Let's get some armored tech going. We can do the KV-1. Okay, so we have a little bit of an opposition over here with a Finnish division, but it seems like we can take them out. Actually, it's a little bit far for our close air support to work, so it will be a pretty tough fight. Let's try to break through to Turku, or here. It's forests, so obviously it's not that great of a terrain to fight in, but we can probably break through to the west over here because there is a plains province with a light infantry division, so obviously it's not really that great. Those are the volunteers that have returned home, and, well, I don't think they're really that useful in the fight for Finland at this point. Let's actually merge them. Wait, really? G is not the merge key anymore. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, they're very well, obviously, experienced at this point, but they need to be, what should I say, they need to be reinforced. So there goes Finland. We'll take the territories that we can, and then, yeah, I guess only these, which we were claiming, and then we will puppet Finland and end it. Red Finland. Well, that is a quite pathetic... Really? How can they have volunteers if they are not at war? That makes absolutely no sense. And also, since they are a puppet, I should be able to see all their troops, which they don't exist. Okay. Oh well, okay, let's get this going, and I will leave a few divisions, namely these ones, defend the north. This is going to be the new northern front. Wait, not Sweden. We're probably not going to fight Sweden anytime soon. Actually, not this rifle division. That's a perfectly good rifle division that can be in the Baltic states. And then we'll have... where are you? Here, these guys, which are obviously much better equipped than everyone else. I guess they could go down to Romania, because I kind of want to take over Romania. And then, who's left? Looks like these guys and a few border garrisons. We'll get this border garrison to be the substitute for the rifle division that we sent down south. And then we'll have these garrisons. Some of them will go to Leningrad, and they'll hold that. These 3 divisions. And then we'll have these divisions cover ports. I guess that should be fine. Looks like. Actually, there is Arkhangelsk over here. Just to be safe, we'll have something there. Because you never know. You really never know with the AI. And then there's a port over here. Okay. So this, along with this, will be the new northern front. This is the Baltic front, obviously. And I think I was trying to get some extra divisions, okay. Then Poland. That's way too many garrisons for my liking, but it's fine. Southern front, which is obviously going to have our best troops for the attack. And we should probably have these troops along there as well if we plan to attack Romania. So we will have them be a sort of a special little group in and of its own to punch through in the most critical area, which is in the south. Red Finland wants our rule. Wait, what? Does that mean that we will annex them? Officially, they will continue to be a nation of their own, but they will follow the motherland and never move. I think that's a puppet. I think that would be puppeting them, but we don't really care because they're already our puppet. Like, okay. So we're sending the ultimatum to Lithuania. Let's see if that actually works. We'll save it from capitalism. Okay. So they're gone. How about we edit Poland like this, and we'll get the Baltic front to face East Prussia, because you never know with those pesky Germans. There goes the PRC. Or something, railway station. Oh no. Okay, experienced army command. Great. Let's actually take that opportunity to go into production a little bit. We've got, let's see what kind of shortages have we got. A lot of light tanks, so we obviously T-26s, tons of amphibious tanks. I'm not sure as to why we have so much of an amphibious tank need, but I guess we will get working on that as much as possible. Some towed anti-tank. We have a huge amount of infantry equipment. Huge amount of transport vehicles. Deficit. Huge support equipment deficit. And that's a bit of a problem. So we need to redirect some productions to light tank. We'll get some of that away from infantry equipment. And then we need to redirect some to support equipment as well. In fact, we will get the priority of support equipment to be the highest possible, because I don't want any weird stuff coming from that. And then what about the rest? Uniforms, boots, and helmets. How many do we have? We have a surplus. Good. So we don't need any more in that regard. That's great. World War I era armored car. Not really sure why we're producing this, but should probably only produce one of that. Then mounted infantry equipment. That should be probably one. Light infantry equipment. Do we even have any light infantry needs? Well, at least for now, we will keep that going, but I'm not really that convinced about it. So we also need transports. Aren't we already producing transports? Doesn't look like it, and that's a huge problem, honestly. Should have been producing more of that. That's very important that we actually produce motorized transport, but apparently we weren't doing it. Yeah, that's a bit of the problem with the huge amount of things that you can produce. You very quickly lose track of it. Cavalry equipment, by far, we don't really need anymore, so we will just keep it at a very low production level. Liaison vehicles. we apparently need a huge amount, so we will keep the production at its level. World War I light artillery. Do we need that? I don't think so. No, we don't. In fact, we should probably redirect that to medium artillery as soon as possible. And then what optimizations can we do? I have no idea, actually. I honestly don't know. I mean, HQ equipment is useful, but at this point, once we have that veteran HQ equipment, we're probably gonna have enough for a long time, because having the higher level of HQ equipment would require like 30,000, something like that. Yeah, I think 30,000 pieces of HQ equipment in our stockpile, which we don't have. We also, what we need to do is also have a division that does not require light tanks. So we'll duplicate it, call it something else. We'll call it light infantry division, light rifle division. And then we will remove the light tank. We will... Support artillery is okay, I guess. As much as I think that could be a little bit too much. We'll remove the hospitals, because they require way too many transport vehicles. In fact, we'll remove everything that requires things we don't have. AKA support equipment and the likes. Because I just want to have emergency troops to deploy. And then once we do have the things that we require to obviously have those... What the fuck? Okay. So once we actually do have the equipment required to obviously turn them into decent divisions, then we will do that. I think we have a shortage of anti-tank as well. Pretty much over here, the only things we aren't having problems with are liaison vehicles as well. Cavalry equipment, uniformed boots, that should be fine. The combat whiff is very weird though. I dislike that combat whiff very much. 20.1, that's very annoying. It's because we are mass assault doctrine. Let's actually... Fuck! Oh my god, I hate myself. I hate myself so much. Oh boy. Let's remove those things, remove the light tank. I was trying to get to my land doctrines. See, when are we actually getting the combat whiff reduction again? Because I'm pretty sure there's another one. Combat whiff minus 0.4 from vast offensives. So a little bit of number crunching would tell me that minus 0.4 times, what is that, 12? That would mean 4 plus 4.8 less combat whiff, so it would actually be fine. And since one infantry division is 2, or rather one infantry battalion is 2 combat whiff, then that would be 1.6, and that would be over 20 again. So this is fine. Okay, and let's actually get a few of those in training. They will be very ineffective troops, but they will be there. And that's going to be important, because we're going to need them to be there. So what are we actually lacking? The small liaison vehicles. Oh well. That is because of the HQ, actually. And that's a problem. So let's get as much as we can train right now with the infantry equipment that we do have. And they will be a sort of emergency reserve. Okay, so we've got... Italy announces claims on Yugoslav territory. Okay, so now I'll actually cut it, because I will just be waiting for Romania's war goal to actually be justified. So I'll see you when I've actually got something interesting to show you.